And can I just point out as well, Kevin, do you not remember? I'd never heard you talk like it before, but another thing that gave me concern was you started getting angry because your dick hurt. Your words. My dick hurts. I don't know why, but my dick is hurting. That was back then. Want to deny that too? Because I probably got it in messages somewhere. I will find them because I'll do that. And you talk to all them people that did everything to you. You talk to every single one. The only one he won't talk to, the only people he won't talk to is Layla Harrison and Mark Cox. Why is that? But you talk to every other predator who destroyed me and destroyed you. That's bizarre.
Oh, hell no!
So they came for the girlfriend. Because I gave emotion. They got more gratification out of hurting me. Kevin wouldn't give them women the time of day. You don't hear him talk about socks or Clarice Starling, do you? But you'll hear him Mark Cox all fucking day long. Why is that, Kevin? Because Mark Cox was destroying you more than me. He was more like bullyish to me, I guess, trying to drive me away from you. But he was destroying your income, right? And you wouldn't shut up about him. Yet these women were destroying me, my children and my grandchildren, and no one ever heard you say their names.
Of course. How selfish of me. Let's do all the things that you want to do.
No one ever heard you go on about your ex the way you did. And stop referring to us as your ex, because you want to set a narrative that no one will know if you're talking about me or talking about Sheza. We've got names, Kevin. I'm Tanya. She's Sheza. So when you're talking about one of us, refer to us with our names, yeah? And as for you've never had any complaints, we both reported you to the police. The only two relationships you've had, and they've both been reported to the police.
Prison. 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 Prison.
You wrongin'. And your mum has been to hell and back with you kids. She's told me about all of you. You know she has. You put her through a lot of hell growing up. And this is you at the age of 46 doing this to your elderly mother. You claim your dad has a bad heart. Let me say this one. You claim your dad has a bad heart. Kevin, you're waiting for your dad to have a heart attack so you can blame trolls and get gifted.
Boom. Roasted.
You fucking wrong'un. You know you are. Because if you're so concerned about your dad's heart, take your TikTok outside of that house. If you're so concerned about your dad's heart, clean them filthy fucking doors, clean them walls, clean your dad's soiled bed. Help him. Don't sit waiting for him to have a heart attack just so you think you'll get sympathy blaming trolls. It won't happen. No one will blame trolls. They already don't. No one cares about trolls, or they're scared of trolls. It won't happen that way. He's your dad. He's not the troll's dad. The trolls, the world doesn't have to care about you.
I hate to say it, but she is right there. We all know he will go straight to battling and blame the trolls for anything happening to Dad.
No, I had nothing to hide on my phone, but you did. He said, oh, and by the way, if he ever does anything which requires the police to go and take his phones, here you go, here's a guilty mind for you. He thought I'd called the police on him when they turned up one day. I was on the phone to him, and he thought it was on the back of me calling the police, and I hadn't. And he panicked and thought they were going to take his phones. So he kept his old spare phone out, and he hid his actual phone under his mattress. And I said, well, why did you do that? You've got nothing to hide. Yeah, bizarre behaviour, right? So if you ever see the police go around there to take his phones in the future for any reason, make sure they know he hides one. I'm getting my lips done soon. That's going to be exciting. I'll show you that. I'm going to see if she'll let me record having my lips done. Didn't bother Kevin. He exploited it. His dad, let's say, has a heart attack because of trolls. What will Kevin do? He'll go live. He'll go live to blame you all. He won't be there for his dad. Now, when I had to grieve the loss of my dog, on that same day, Kevin's dad's house got raided again for the 3rd time. He didn't tell you about this raid, and I'm not sure why. He told me I'm not allowed to tell you either. But there was another raid. And Kevin was here at the time. His dad was home alone and had to deal with that raid. Kevin said to me, I'm going to have to go. I've got to be there for my dad. He's just had his house raided. I said, Kevin, I've just lost my dog. Your dad is used to that lifestyle. Your dad has been raided many times. He phoned his dad and he said, you all right, Dad? And do you want me to come back and all that lot? And his dad said, well, you know I'm all right. You know this shit don't bother me. You know I'm all right. But Kevin went home anyway because he said he needs to support his dad. So he left me crying over the loss of my dog to go and protect his dad, which he didn't. When he got home, what he really meant was, I've got to go live and battle. Because he was obsessed with Adrielle back then, because he was getting a lot of her hate gifters. He couldn't pass a minute of not being with her. So he used his dad's misery to run away from my misery, and he didn't support no one. So yeah, Kevin, these are all the loved ones that you preached about trolls were destroying.
Yeah, this. Yeah, let's get out of here, man.